Yes, what's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Boosted Developments. It's quite late in the day now, probably gone 2 o'clock. I've been cracking on. I didn't film nothing today. I will film a couple of little bits, but I'll just show you the silly little bits I've been getting on with, really. I haven't done much, to be honest with you. Been weighing up a lot of things and just having a good general look over the car and just getting ideas on what's going to go where's going to go who, and so on, basically. So yeah, I'll show you what I've been doing. Right, first of all, picked up some 262 brakes. Yeah, it don't really matter, obviously, I'm just going to refurbish all of them completely, and yeah, give them a lick of paint and paint the calipers, get ready for the new discs, pads, ball joints and the new lines, because that's what I'm going to do. That's what I've been doing there. I've fully now mounted the master, the clutch master. So I made a little bracket off of there, just down there. I mean, hopefully it should be out of the way of the sidewinder when it's on. But yeah, that's all fully bolted in there, and I finished the pedal box completely now because I didn't finish it before. But yeah, they're all properly bolted in there. All the brake masters on, clutch masters on, everything's on there. So that's all done. That's basically what I've done. And also, obviously, been studying the wiring and obviously the looms, how they bond together, etc, etc. So, and I've also been looking how I'm going to run the shifter cables. I'm probably going to do that now as my next job. And yeah, I said that's basically what I've been really doing. I'm going to clean up this loom in a minute. Obviously, it's just standard EP3 loom, and obviously my brand new loom there to connect it to my brand new charge harness. But yeah, so that's all I plan to do really today. So sort of getting all the silly bits done today, really. I said I need to get these mounted properly. I'm going to sort of come out somewhere here. I mean, I've got pictures of it. Mate Ismail done it, K20 Hatch again. Showed me the best place to run them. Someone else did on Instagram as well. Thank you to you both. And yeah, I'm going to run them out there and through the side, and obviously get them all bolted up on here to make sure they fit perfect. So yeah, also I've been looking at the radiator fitment. Obviously I'm going to have a same side intercooler, obviously using the same intercooler I've got, so I'm going to need a bit more space this side. I may notch this out a bit here just to give me an extra bit of room, and line it all up smooth. But then again, I've got to sort of weigh up where the radiator is going to sit, because obviously I've got a Skunk 2 Ultra, I think, and it's sort of, the throttle body goes this way a bit, and if I mount the radiator here, I'm not sure where and obviously I can get the neck changed anyway, which I might do, but I'm not sure where it's going to sit, so I'm going to work out where the pipe goes, really. So yeah, I mean, I might have to cut the radiator and re-weld it over a bit. So I don't really know. I'm going to have a look, really, because I think that's going to be too far over. So yeah, if that's too far over, I'll obviously have to weld it there, and obviously it's 22 inches apart where the fittings need to go, and then move it over a bit. As long as I've got space for the boost pipes, that's the main thing. And obviously as long as the neck goes straight to obviously here. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on doing these silly little bits today, guys. Nothing major, but this is why I've got the engine in, so I can mock everything up and get everything to fit nice and rosy. So I'm going to get on now. Well, guys, it's probably R4 now, 4:45. I've not done any more filming. I know I said this is going to be in detail, but it's hard to film and do the work yourself and actually get stuff done. So I'm trying to do the best I can, and I will explain everything as far as I can. Now I film it, now I've done it. So and I made a mistake. I fixed it, but it was a mistake. But I've never done it before, and it don't look very nice in the engine bay. My own fault, but it can be sorted. But yeah, I'll show you. Right, so I've got all the shifter cables properly fitted now. Everything's in. I've got pins obviously on the other cable that's going to be going in, or whatever. But I borrowed these split pins just to get it all in place. It's just mounting things. You ready to see my mistake? When I first cut it, it was over to the right too much, as you can see. And this cable, I believe, sorry, this cable couldn't reach. One of the cables couldn't reach properly, so I've never done it before. I realised that I had to get as close to these brake pipes as possible. Yeah, just to get it to get it working. To be honest, if anything, it could do benefit with going over a bit more even, but it's there and it's bolted up and it's solid and it works. So let me show you inside the car, because I've got her completely bolted down now, and she goes into all gears, everything. I can't really get in and show you, but yeah, she's all fine anyway, take my word for it. So there's third and then neutral fourth, yeah. So really happy with it. But I'll be honest with you, it's an absolute pig. I thought it was going to be easy. You have case where I was probably thinking, what do you mean a pig? It took me 10 minutes to do that, but yeah. For me, I struggled. I had to take it in and out about 4 times to get it right. It is right now, and I'm happy with it. It looks absolute tits, to be honest with you. Really happy with the way it looks. It's not a genuine K-tune, guys. If you notice, it's just an eBay one. To me, I can't see the difference. I think K-tuned, I'm not slating them or nothing like that, because I've got loads of their parts. I know I'll always use their parts, but I think you're paying for the name more than the actual brand. Obviously, this won't last probably as long as K-tuned one, but I'm pretty sure it will last the length of the car pretty easily. So yeah, I think that'll outlast the shell. So even though the shell is no rust, but yeah. So basically, if you guys, I'll give you a little rundown of it. If you guys are fitting this, obviously, you can buy a plate. I've got the plate to bolt to, and I've screwed that to the floor, so you haven't got to cut the tunnel off, and it just goes over the tunnel. But I did have to do some cutting because this is automatic, so I had to just grind that down with a grinder, so I can get that bolted on properly. And now that's bolted on, and obviously that's my messy job under there. So yeah, it does need tidying up, but it's on and it works. So that's my mistake, my car and my problem, so I can sort that out, no worries. But yeah, really happy with how it looks. I think it looks the absolute bees. Yeah, so the cables are all on, that's all mounted, and that's going to be it for today. I said all the clutches done now, all of this sort of stuff's done, so you can really start cracking on. And the trailing arms have turned up, I believe. I've got a message saying that they've been delivered. So yeah. All right, guys, so the plan is I'm going to wrap that up there today, and come back tomorrow, and I'll bring my tripod. I've got my tripod today, so I couldn't do no time lapses. A few people asking for time lapses. I will get them done for you, because obviously it ties the video over, and obviously you can see me doing the work. So another thing I've done, I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier in the video, I've been mucking about the wiring. I've got my head around it, I think. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be trying to put the back end of the car back together, refurbishing the rear trailing arms and putting new bushes in. As soon as the back of the car's back together, I'll be happy. And then obviously it's quite a lot to do, so I'll probably just be all on the back of the car tomorrow. And then once that's done, I'll jump onto the next thing by the loom. I've got the EP3 loom. I'm just going to go through it, clean it all up the best I can, clean up every terminal, every connection, tape it up a bit, put a bit of protection around some of the wiring and things like that. And then yeah, and then once that's all done, then I'll be I've got a couple more sensors to put on the engine, fill up with oil, seal the oil pan, and then we're going to fire up and see how she goes. So yeah, I'm going to wrap that up for today, guys. You'll be back tomorrow. See you again. What's happening, guys? It's the next day. Continuing on the video. I've started early today. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Not even that, I don't think. So yeah, I've got down here really early because I want to get a lot done, and I've got some crap job to do today. Another boring one, but this is the last of the boring stuff. So but it's got to be done if you want to make the build proper, and if you want to make a proper car. These are parts you have to do. So I'll show you what I'm going through. Also, I forgot my tripod, so can't do no time lapses. Sorry, guys. In the next video, I'll make sure I bring it. Just up in the air at the moment. I've got so many parts coming in left, right, and centre, and But anyway, let me show you what I've got to get done today. Right, 4x100 disc conversion trailing arms. Fully refurbishing these. Painting, obviously, yeah, getting all the calipers off, getting the calipers a bit of paint as well, ready for the new discs and pads that are coming. Front 262 brakes, same thing. Yeah, just gonna refurbish them up, take them apart, give the calipers a nice paint, nice clean, and so on. So once obviously these are refurbished, I'll let them dry and that, and then I'll get on to doing some other bits. Like I've got to under seal this arch and the other arch as well. Then I can start putting the back end back together, all suspension wires, LCAs and things like that, ready for when this is dry. So I've got my new bushes up here, but the place is an absolute pigsty at the moment because of that coronavirus stuff. My tip is closed and I need to dump all of that, and I can't get to my tip because it's closed. So yeah, bit of a pain at the minute, and I've just got stuff absolutely everywhere. So there's old trailing arms, there's just bits everywhere. I can't even move in it at the moment, so it's a bit annoying. But it is what it is. It's better than being outside on a driveway. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with these guys. I'm not really gonna film too much of this boring stuff anyway. I know it would have been probably good to get a time lapse for me actually doing one, but I will run through it at the end, so I do apologise. Alright guys, I've been at 4 bolts for an hour on these trailing arms. I'm not happy with them at all. I paid £150 for them and they're basically scrap. The only thing you can use off them are the frames. And the frames ain't worth £150. So I'm gonna message the guy and just ask him, like, send me some money back or something, because literally every bolt is completely, I know obviously with parts this old and this age and things like that, you're going to get obviously things that need refurbishing and things like that, but these are physically unusable. Every bolt is snapped in there. Yeah, so I'm not happy with them at all. I'll show you exactly what I've had to do just to get 2 bolts out. Right, this is the handbrake. Part of the first caliper. As you can see, I've not even started anything else, just been on this first few bolts, and I've spent last 45 minutes drilling it out. On that one, the handbrake cable one snapped in there also. So obviously the handbrake cable runs through this and obviously then goes to the spring on the caliper, and obviously that was completely rusted, welded in there. You can't literally get it out, so I've had to drill it. The handbrake, everything is just completely rusted. All the bolts have snapped, so it's yeah, they are, to be honest with you, they're scrap. The only thing that's good is once you've stripped them all down, is you have to use the frames and you're gonna have to drill out all the bolts, because they are absolutely some of the worst condition ones I've ever seen. And yeah, I'm just gonna message the guy. I mean, the guy might be fine about it, say, oh sorry mate, and give me some money back, but we'll see. But at the moment, I'm really not happy with them. Everything is completely perished. And it's going to take me probably a day to get through them 2, I reckon, because I've been here over an hour now trying to get these bolts off. And so I've got a couple off. I've got the carrier bolts off, they're already loose. But yeah, everything else is completely seized up on there and unusable. So it's going to be a mega pain in the backside job. I mean, look at this. I still, oh, why is it so dark in here? You can't even, yeah, they are absolutely solid on there. So, and the state of the rust. So I go and get this light on. Yeah, the state of them, they are pretty bad. So yeah, just not happy with them. I'm gonna try my best with them though, guys. Hour and 45 minutes in, guys, on the first one still, and it's not even done. Now I found out as well that the wheel bearing is completely dead on it. Yeah, it's completely shot, this whole arm, and this is just one of them. So I've still got the other one to do. Yeah, dreading that. Yeah, definitely gonna have a word with him about either refunding it or sorting some money back, because this is, these are the worst I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Worst I've ever seen. The wheel bearing don't even turn properly, look. That is forcing that to turn. I've had to drill out the discs to get them off. These are absolute pile of crap, to be honest with you. Probably one of the worst sets of trailing arms in the UK. And there's me trying to repair them. Yeah, pretty annoying. So, I mean, look at the state of the whole thing. Obviously, these bushes are going to be perished. That's why I bought new ones. I knew that already, but did not have a clue it'd be in this sort of state. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. Not happy with them at all. At all. So I have to replace the wheel bearing, drill out loads of bolts, replace all them, replace the bush. Caliper seals need changing. New brake lines, obviously. New handbrake cables. ABS sensor's dead. Obviously, this ain't got ABS, so it don't really matter. I can take that off. But yeah, so I think I don't know what I paid for it. Not happy with them at all. At all. Literally. So yeah, gonna message the guy. You might be good as gold about it, but yeah, just you should check your items before you sell them, guys, because this is not in sellable condition. Maybe if you'd have stripped it down for me, yeah, fair enough. But the fact is, and it's completely messed. So massive setback, guys. I'm gonna have to get wheel bearings as well now, so these ain't gonna be done for ages. Alright guys, the time is now 11:30. I've been at this since 8:30. That one is, yeah, it's just even worse. This one's even worse. That's the other one. This one is even worse. So, I don't know whether to just put them back together and go and get a refund, to be honest. I don't know what's best to do because this is absolutely shocking. They're the worst I've ever seen. Everything's falling apart. It's been hours and obviously I haven't even got anywhere near where I need to be. I've got to do wheel bearings as well. I don't even know, guys. I'm a bit at the end of my tether with these already. Nightmare. Yeah, guys, so I don't know if you see, obviously, I don't really know what to do with them. I'm just gonna call it a day on them for the time because nothing's really savable on them, to be honest. I don't even know why I shouldn't have even took them apart because they look terrible, but I can't even get the second one apart. It's that messed up. So yeah, might be looking for another set of 4x100 if anyone's got them. Rear disc conversions. Good working order this time, please. Some that ain't completely unusable. Yeah, I'll just want some that are working if that's possible. So what I'm going to do is I'll have a little break, a little drink and that, and then I'm going to start fitting the rear suspension and the lower control arms and things like that. So yeah, let's just try and get on a positive and get to that for the time. Unfortunately, I can't do the trailing arms though because they are just, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to sort them. I'm going to have to get a new caliper. What I mean, like, that's what I thought I paid for, you know. So yeah, one of the things, hoping the guy's all right. Obviously, I'm letting this out. This is going to go out before the guy, before I speak to the guy, so I ain't slating the guy. The guy might be good as gold and just not realised and send me the money and I'll send it back to him, or sort me a massive deal on them or something, and then I don't even know if I'm going to even bother with them. But yeah, so not slating the guy, not naming no names, but yeah, he might be good as gold and he might send me a refund. So yeah, because they just, you see the state of them. In 3 hours I've not even got them apart. And I think I've snapped 7 bolts out of all of it, God knows how many I've done undone. So yeah, let me have a break, guys, and I'm gonna jump on suspension for you. Alright guys, I've been hard at it. Hasn't taken me long, to be honest with you. It's about 15 minutes. Yeah, we've got the suspension and lower control arm all fitted. All completely on, solid. Looks alright. We'll see how these are gonna perform for the time. Yeah, so obviously a bit annoyed about the trailing arms, but it don't stop us doing other bits. I've got another adjustable camber arm to go there as well, which I'm going to fit now actually, just so I know where everything goes. But yeah, and then I'm going to crack on with the other side and then I'll show you when I'm all done. Alright guys, had a little lunch break in between, but got all the back together. It's looking good. let me show you what it's like now. So yeah, we've got the coilovers on, obviously the rear lower control arms, and we've got the camber adjusters on as well. But yeah, she's going to be quite a fresh build, to be honest. Didn't expect to go this far with it, to be honest, but it was where we're at now. So yeah, the next plan is to take these off. I'm going to refurbish them ones. I'll give them a good hammerite and paint the calipers up, make it look a bit more respectable. I've got new discs and pads on the way for them, and then I'll put them on here and get rid of these old rust mongers because they are really rusty. So yeah, and then we'll be well on our way, guys. It's gonna be fun trying to take all this off though. God, it's looking rusty as hell. All right, guys, I've been smashing it out again after my little break, and basically been getting the front of the car done now, as I'm at a halt with the back. So I thought might as well crack on with the front and get things done, as no point sponging about waiting to find out what's happening with these trailing arms. So yeah, I've jumped onto the front, and I've just been smashing it out. I'll show you what I've done. Right, I've removed obviously both sides. I've left that so the brake fluid don't leak out. New lines are coming and new brake calipers going on. Don't matter about it dangling, so don't panic. Yeah, this side's all under sealed, fully cleaned and under sealed. As you can see, it was an absolute state under there. But yeah, that's all done under there. This side the same. Yep, all cleaned and under sealed, ready to get put back together. Now, I've just given the new fronts a bit of a paint, just to tighten them up a bit, make them look a bit better. I'll give them a good clean with a wire brush and loads of cleaner, and yeah, I'm just basically going to tighten them up a bit. I've got some caliper paint, red caliper paint that I'm going to be using on the calipers now. I'm going to give them a paint up, make them look nice. And I'm also going to paint the, I don't know what they're called. If anyone can tell me what they're called, because I'm going to order some hard race ones in once the car's together, like sort of 2 months down the line. I want to get all hard race stuff for the front. So yeah, someone tell me what they're called, please. I'll get some ordered in the future. So the front is all hard race. That's what I want. Whole hard race front end. But yeah, that's what I've been at. I've been smashing it. So took them all apart. They were fine to take apart, how things should be. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with them. I'm just going to sort of sand these off, basically, wire brush them, etc. and all that, and then give them a coat of paint, make them look a bit more respectable. So when they go in the car, they're going to be looking nice. And then once I've done that, I might have a look at the loom today if there's time, give it a little clean up, ready to get that on. And then I'm probably, next time I'm here, unless I'm doing the training arms again, maybe getting it started. So this video is dragging on, guys, I said, but there's a lot of work being done, and I told you I'll go through the whole build. So yeah, I'll close this video out once I've done all this. All right, guys, going to start wrapping up the video now. Another long, sort of boring process in this one as well. All them hammerited. Obviously, showed you them a second ago. Calipers painted as well. Yeah, that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it at. Basically, that's what I've done today. So, and obviously you guys have seen all that, but happy with that. It looks really nice under there. Yeah. So yeah, it's a long ass video. So yeah, I knew it was going to be long, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to turn out that long. So I was expected to spend 3.5 hours just trying to get 2 rear training arms apart. So a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, I want to speak to the guy and see what I can sort with him. In the meantime, if anyone's got any 4x100 rear trailing arms for disc conversion, sorry, for the EJ9, let me know. I'll probably have to take them off because them ones are completely shot to bits. I mean, it's annoying really, but yeah, so if anyone's got any, just drop me a message, let me know. yeah, I think this is probably going to be one of the last of the boring videos finally, because it's all undersealed now. The suspension's on. Just got to put the rear trailing arms on once I get the new set, and obviously put the front suspension back together and the new brakes. And then that's all the chassis work done, and then we can get on to finishing the engine and get it started. So hopefully that'll be next time. I was going to do the loom today, but it's getting on a bit now. It's probably about 4 o'clock, and I'm seeing my kids today. So yeah, I'm just going to whip out now and try and get a bit of sun with my kids before I can before I miss it, basically. So yeah, next time I'll be here, hopefully we can get the engine cranking or starting or whatever, because I know I need fuel lines as well, so I'm gonna have to look into that. But I've got some fuel pipe about, and I've got the olive fittings that go on the standard fitting, so I should have enough to fit. And I've got a brand new fuel rail, just an eBay one, just to get this motor started basically. So hopefully we can get it started next time, guys. We'll have to see. So yeah, buzzing for that. Yeah, I said sorry for another boring video doing all boring stuff, but I've got to go through the whole build video all, so you know the process of building a car fully, because this is, I didn't plan to go this far. It's just spiraled out of control as usual. Every time I get into a build, I can't leave things alone. I have to just change everything instead of just changing one little bit. So yeah, but yeah, so next time hopefully the exciting stuff happens. Obviously the exciting bit was getting the engine in now. The exciting bit's going to be getting started. The shifters all working good. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Like, subscribe, share, guys. See you soon on the next one.